G'day, and welcome back to Bingecraft. We're on to episode 7, and today we're going to be doing some building. So I'm going to be, instead of building something up there behind me on top of I'm going to be finishing off some of the caves here. And I've got a crazy idea for a drowned farm. I know it seems like I'm kind of a bit obsessed with drowned, but there's this strange thing that kind of is happening, is that some of my iron golems fall down here and get stuck. They don't start rusting or anything. They just hang out here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hello iron golem, is I'm gonna make a drowned farm where the drowned are attracted and killed by the iron golems. So I'll do an experiment with that and see how it goes. Hello, dolphin. Hey, nice trick you got there, good dolphin. All right, so I'm just gonna go back here and show you what I've been doing. All right. So we got I've decided that this is gonna be the old docks, kind of like what they used to begin with before they made the proper docks. And it's just like an old, like this is all natural, it just happened. And I've made these like storage container here. The doors are still missing. And I figured that eventually, like at one point, the roof caved in, and then they just stopped using it. And they were in the process of building a new one anyways. And then make this sort of the main transport area to the city and make it look like they did lots of mining here. So I've got lots planned. So let's get to it. In the last episode, I went on an adventure to the south of here, and I discovered a large, warm ocean, which is connected to this cold ocean to the north of us by a single river. And this town happens to be placed at the mouth of this river. This really helped me out to decide the direction to evolve this town, because it would make sense that this would be the center of trade and maybe even taxing from all of the goods from the north to the south and from the south to the north. Keeping this in mind when I was designing this tunnel, I wanted it to be big and impressive, because this would be the main artery from the harbor to the main trading area. But still keeping in mind that this is the old part of the city, the part that they probably don't use anymore because it's a bit too inconvenient. In this point in the build, I take a break to test out the style, the design that I have in mind. And what I have in mind is a double pillar, double beam every 10 blocks or so. So here, trying it out makes it really clear that it's too small. It definitely needs to be higher and wider to give this grandeur feeling of the tunnel. So take it all down, and it was really good trying it out to get the feeling of how the build is developing. But little did I know I was being stalked. Minecraft has this way of, interrupting your progression with a random thunderstorm here, or in this case, an assassin skeleton armed with a magical bow. I was really taken off guard from the first attack. I really had no idea where the attack came from. I quickly deducted it was from a skeleton because of their range attack and their deadly aim. Wherever skeletons go to learn to aim with bow, I want to go because their aim is incredible. But as soon as I spotted him, I was like, okay, engage my sword, get in close. Come here, numbskull. I've got a bone to pick with you. You may be the bonehead, but I'm bad to the bone. Even though I won the battle, he turned me into a frickin' porcupine. It's yeah, skeleton, I get the point. Alrighty then, the docks are coming along great here. I've done an experiment down under the sea that I'd like to show you. So I still have this problem with iron golems falling. And yeah, they have a little conversation here. And what I've done is basically just made a cave here. I put a villager in here to attract drowned. I'll light it up in here so you can see a bit better. And there was this trapped iron golem down here. Now, when I was making this, it occurred to me that it's kind of pointless because I've never seen a drowned spawn around here. And nothing. So it was kind of a waste of time. but it was fun while it lasted. You know, while it was a learning process. All right, and you. All right. So yeah, I've extended some of the logs down. Some of them are still hanging, which looks kind of funny. In the in-between time when it starts to rain, I've start taking breaks to go fishing and found some funny things like this sharpness, power, and depth strider. Whoever made this didn't know if it was going on a sword, a bow, or boots. But there's lots of fun things here. And of course, pufferfish. And I got a luck of the C3, so I'm going to take this down with me. And I really like the way this is turning out. It's got to get a bit more texture here and a bit more depth in the steps. But it's making it a lot more fun to go up and down. Woohoo! Yeah! Look at this view. It's so beautiful. Yes, that's my my spruce farm. Ignore that. It's kind of ugly. All right. And I was thinking of putting like a little fountain in here or something. I don't know. Because like there's this seating here, which is kind of cool. Woo! All right. And then I've got the doors in. They look so cool. It was worth it to go get the spruce. Some uses of spruce are necessary, and I've started making this a bit more safe. That was like this deep chasm. I've got a villager down here. What are you doing down here? I've never seen a villager down here. Yay. All right, so this is how, after some experimenting, this is how it's going to turn out. And I've decided to give some more depth and texture to it. And this is what I've decided for the sides, and this is what I've decided for the lights and the ceiling. I like it. I think I'm going to come in and break it up a little bit so it's a bit more older, because this would be like the oldest tunnel and such. Oh, and I forgot some stairs there. All right. And I'm going to show you why not to leave holes behind walls. I heard a zombie around here, and it was driving me crazy because I couldn't find it. So I went in there and up and around and over, and I zeroed it into, I think it is just in here. Yeah, I'm a bit scared. Yeah, and zombie, villager. Someone's pushing me around here. Yeah, villager, you might want to run too, okay? So let's see. I'm pretty sure it's just right here. Like right there. Yeah, there he is. Careful, he's got dirt! Oh, these little guys, they're so annoying. Oh, phew. It's good I got a good sword nowadays. Okay, so yeah, I left this 2x1 space, and a baby zombie spawned in there. Never again, never. So that'll be that's a lesson to me. And this is turning out to be cool as well. I'm gonna turn this down here. First is going to be my glowberry farm, but I'm going to hollow a lot of this out, and this is going to be the underground trading area. For some reason, they all went underground. I don't know why. Maybe because of phantoms or creepers, or maybe because of our neighbors, which I'll show you in another episode. All right, and then I've got this connecting tower, which tunnel, not tower, which is really cool to get to my, I guess, makeshift base, which I've been using all of the time. I should really make a base like everyone else does. That would be like normal and boring. So this is my bubble elevator, and up here is where the villagers always sleep in my beds. Hello there, you little baby villager. Are you gonna jump in the bed with me? No. You're scared. You better be. Yeah, I'm a freak. He's laughing at me. All right. So let's take the bubble elevator down. For some reason, I can't hit it. Come on, get it. I'm really liking how all of this is developing, but there's a couple of things I would like to change or maybe do different next time. Is that the dungeon here is so far away. It's more than 128 blocks, and the zombies despawn. So I can't leave when I'm down here. Then I'm down here for a long time. So ideally, I'd like it a little bit closer. Alrighty then, I have to admit I spend far too much time in this corner here, so I've prettied it up some. And pro tip, if you're going to be doing a Let's Play or, you know, something that you're going to be putting on YouTube, I definitely recommend getting an enchanting table and an XP grinder, because the tunnels I've been digging and all of the adjustments I've been making go so much quicker now that I have properly enchanted tools. So I'm just going to show you around here a bit. I've got all my utility stuffs here in this barrel, all my armor related stuff here, and the weapon resources here. I'll probably make a second one for bows and arrows and such, because it's getting quite full. I have got a situation here. It's not this. It's in here. It's just far too full. So I've jumped up. Let me just deal with this for a moment. Get those 40 levels to 41. All right, because I've got far too much rotten flesh, and my clerics now love me. I've got 2 that I created, and 1, I don't know where he came from. He probably like just apprenticed it. But all of these non-stackable enchanted things take up way too much room, and I've come up with a faster method. And I'm just gonna clear up some space here. Let's see now. I'll take that one out too. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a single non-stackable smelter here. So let's just get this out here, and then in the middle here is gonna go my furnace. I'm just gonna put a double chest here, single chest there. That means I have to take that one out there, so I can open it. Yeah. Oh, boots. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Very good. Okay. And now I want a hopper going from here into here. That's good. I want another hopper that goes from here into here. And then I want another hopper. I have to stand up here and get up here, because I want to go from there to there. All right, so hopper, crouching, and right there. So that almost does it. I'm just gonna put a chest here. All right, so the boots, thank you. Okay, so let's just unsneak here. So I'm gonna be putting my stuff, the non-stackable stuff that I want to smelt in here, goes into here. I'm going to put my fuel in here that goes into here, and then it all comes out there. I still need to put a grinding stone here so I can deal with enchantments, and that seems to be it. All right, so let's deal with these guys here. Take that! All right, so now let's just move some stuff here. I'll put this rotten flesh back, and let's just take a bunch of metal, enchanted, and random stuff. All right, let's fill it up here. I'm still not sure what to do with leather armor, but I'm going to de-chant all this, and then we'll throw it all in the smelter, and all right. That reminds me of a joke. 2 people dressed in armor walk into a hotel. One says, "A room for 2 nights, please." All right, now that that's done, I'm going to throw some fuel in here. Let's do this, and it should disappear. Super. And then I'm gonna open this one up here and chuck all of the metal stuff in. It should start disappearing and start smelting. So all this wonderful golden armor and tools. To make sure I don't throw my armor in there, that would suck. All right, so now we're just gonna show a peek in here. This should be full. Excellent. And this should be working. And it's got its lava used there. And then the next one automatically jumps in there. And down here, we've got the bucket and some nuggets. All right. So that deals with a lot of stress. Whew. All right. So here's my pastime when I'm not doing something productive. I'm trying to gain more levels so I can spend them on enchanting tools. And this all works good. I'm just going to take a whole bunch of rotten flesh for my clerics here. This potato, you go in this part here. All right. Okay, and now I'm just going to spread this over here so that it all lines up properly. All right. I have to admit, being in the dungeon here for long periods of time does get lonely, so I've made myself a friend. Yeah, behind me here is Stan. He's the armor stand. I hope you can stand my jokes, because Stan can't stand them at all. And we're just going to dress him up. We're going to play a little dress up, and we're just going to have some fun here. So just bear with me for a moment. Yes, here, Stan, you get a nice golden helmet that I found off a zombie. Yes, it still smells like zombie. Isn't that exciting? You get dressed up like zombie wear. Oh, exciting. Get some nice magical boots and these lederhosen that I dyed blue just for you. And we're going to do some cool stuff here. Yeah. Yeah, baby. Yeah. All right, now we're gonna get all technical here. We're just gonna get some pistons happening here. And some glass. And we're gonna encase Stan in glass. Ready? All right. Yeah. That should do it. And now Stan is a display case. That's actually really cool. I don't know how I'm going to get the ovens, the furnaces from behind it, but that's really cool. I don't know why, but I like light up glowy things in the dungeon here. Kind of makes it a bit more cheery, especially in contrast to the constant zombie groans. and who hangs these glow berries all over? Ah. All right. Stan, you're looking amazing. Yeah, baby, work it. The camera loves you. Sweet. All right. Hey, Rick, where you going? Claire. Anyways, I'll start with you. Come here. Got some trading to do with you. Here we go. Ever wonder what the clerics do with all that rotten flesh? I think they're experimenting to make a flesh golem. See, now I had 2 emeralds to begin with, and now I've got 18, so he took 16 worth. That's a lot. All right, where's the next one? There's 3 clerics around here somewhere. So I found 1. 2 of them sleep together, so they both are here. Don't tell the clergy. I don't know if that's allowed here. All right, I know that one sleeps in here. He's not there. There's another one sleeping in here. And he's not there either. All right, then I have to go on a hunt. Now I understand why the trading halls are important, so you don't have to search for your villagers to do trading all the time. Nice baby you got there. It's a spitting image of you. Oh, there's a cleric. Hello, Eric. Mr. Cleric? No, you're the cleric that I just traded with. I'm looking for your buddies. Oh, here they are. No, I think they just boycotted me. That doesn't seem like a good thing to... I should fix that. You're right. But first, trade with me. 1. Do you know where zombies go on vacation? The Dead Sea. Especially after they see me. And you want no more? Alright, I got half a stack of emeralds from that trading. That was alright. and I will fix that hole right away. And while I was trading my rotten flesh, I should have traded the half stack of emeralds that I got for it for lapis lazuli, but I forgot. So I'll do it now. Gold emeralds. You are no longer a journeyman. He's doing his happy dance. He graduated. Good job. And this is my little secret. I keep all of my extra rotten flesh that they don't trade here, so I don't have to always go down into the dungeon to get it from the zombies. And I'm going to have to start going to the nether to get blaze rods to fuel the brewing stands and do some brewing. And not just some root beer, you know? All right, so that comes to the end of episode 7. The docks are coming along nicely. The one tunnel is turning into a real beautiful work of art. Having more fun in the dungeon than I should be, making it all beautiful and getting it nice and working efficiently with the non-stackable item smelter. That was so cool. The clerics are getting restless, and they're getting so much trading with the rotten flesh that I think one of the next builds is going to be a church for them, because they're both just living in a house, which is kind of pathetic. And yeah, I got a bunch of more work on the docks here to be done. So thank you for watching the video. Okay, I love you. Bye-bye. And remember, if you want to watch the next video in the series, click on the video on the right. And if you want to watch some random video of mine, click on the video on the left.